brothers decide to change the game. This year, see the podcast that everyone's calling amazing, Blacker Than Black.
To the artist for artists.
To artist for artist.
This is the Artist for Artist podcast.
Wow.
So I was like, I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do anything anymore. I was like, I'm gonna work this 9 to 5.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it, cause that broke me, and or I thought it did. And he used to always tell me, he said, if you don't quit, you'll make it. If you don't quit, you'll make it. He used to always tell everybody, if you don't quit, you'll make it. You know. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my last video, my little exit video, and I did Meek Mill's "Dreams and Nightmares" in my Denzel voice.
Yeah, that's when I was introduced to you.
Oh man, you know,
we're definitely gonna touch that. But go ahead.
Oh
bro.
yeah, so I did it in monologue form, and I said, well, it was cool. It didn't do a whole bunch. You know, the first day it was like whatever, and next day was the funeral. Funeral. I have a hard time saying funeral. I'd be like funeral.
We all got a word.
I was at the funeral. At the funeral. No, so next day, you know, I'm looking at my pastor in this casket, man. I'm watching everybody that he impacted. The church was packed out, man. Like it looked like Times Square New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. It's hard to move around. Picture that. And everybody just mourning, you know what I'm saying? Just crying. Some people don't understand why. No, everybody's just confused, you know? And I'm like trying to keep it together. And after the funeral, people are coming up to me like, yo, man, congratulations, bro. Yo, that's major, bro. Hey, you doing big things, bro. Yo, Source Magazine, bro. XXL, Complex. Yo, that's crazy, bro. World Star, Shade Room, bro. Yo, that's wild. And I'm like, what the heck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I go, I had my phone turned off, and I turned the notifications on, and my phone was just going off for hours, buzzing for hours.
Wow.
And I was like, what the heck is this? So it had gone crazy on Twitter. And they came back to my Instagram, and they went to my YouTube, and they were going to Facebook. I ain't even had nothing on Facebook at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? They liking pictures from 2012 out there. You know, so you know, I said, and looking at all of that, I heard in my mind, if you don't quit, you'll make it.
Yep.
Wow.
And I hold that dear.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing.
So I would have went there with you, bro. I'm sorry.
I was in here like, bro.
I would have went there. I cried when Mufasa died, bro.
Oh my God, bro. That's one of the craziest
deaths
deaths in the world, bro. People don't understand. But I, you know, that has stuck with me since then. And, you know, quitting is impossible.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
And you know what's crazy? I've been watching you, man, from a distance and just seeing how consistent you've been. And I think that's another thing as well. Like, we get into our zone and our moments, but it's really a battle being consistent.
Yeah.
And discipline.
And discipline, man. And that's just with anything, right? Like, that's like with people in the gym. That's like with people just in eating habits or whatever. It's just like being. I went here. I didn't even.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't do that. What I'm saying is,
diets.
I didn't even do it like
Big
that.
person is the guest. All these muscles around me. I'm sitting here amongst all these 6-packs. I got this 2-liter.
Don't get it twisted. I got this flannel on a hot day.
Please, bro.
I got a jacket on.
Bro,
I'm gonna sit like this for the rest. You know, mothers be on the bus cold.
Yeah.
No, yo. Please. But with you, man, like just being consistent in what you've done. Tell me that one moment, and I do remember when I saw the moment where Nick Cannon pretty much was at the Apollo. And I really didn't know what was going on. Something with, like, first of all, Instagram is already stupid. So it's like I see things as soon as it's over. I'm like, first of all, I should have been there, right? But then I look up and I see my dude on stage. And for a minute now, like before that moment, and he can talk about it a little bit more. And then, we'll probably wrap it up a little bit. But I remember seeing him in that moment. And before that, he was always posting. And if it wasn't the Denzel clips, it was even about like people tagging him and saying, yo, wildin' out, watch him, wildin' out, look at him, Nick Cannon, you need to see this guy. Like I was even tagging, like, yo, da-da-da-da. Like I was right there with them. So I know, bruh. So that's what I'm saying. I know what that moment was like for me to see it, like just to see even a clip of you up there on that stage. So just tell me real quickly just about that moment, how it even came about, like you being in the building, like what was that like?
I got invited to see MJ on Broadway.
Dope.
Amazing show.
Mhm.
It's amazing. If you haven't seen that show, please go see that show. It's amazing.
Incredible. I got two friends in there. My homeboy Shells, the bass player.
You already know show 2.
Yeah, you already know.
That's my guy.
And Ayanna George. She plays Michael's mother.
Mm-hmm.
If you know Ayanna George, you know.
Okay,
You
one
know
of
Power,
the
you
New
know
York's
music.
finest.
Yep.
New York's finest.
New York's finest.
And I hadn't seen her in a long time. And so we embraced, but she had to go. She had to take care of what she had to take care of. Cool. I said, it was great seeing you. She hit me up the next day and sent me a video of Nick on his talk show. And he said, I'm looking for the last Wildin' Out member. So I watched the video. And under it, she said, you should do this if you want it. And I was like, you know what? I do want it. And I made my audition video. I had the executive producer's number from a couple years ago. And I sent in the video, posted it on YouTube, posted it on social media and everything. And I remember going to the hashtag, what was it, Incredible Gang or something like that, and that's Nick's company right there.
Yeah.
Incredible Gang and Wildin' Out, and I just remember seeing all of the people who were auditioning and sending in tapes, and I was like, "There's no way,
Yeah, man.
there's no way," but I want it, so I'm gonna do it. I got invited by the Apollo to go to the amateur night. Amateur night was coming back.
Wow.
Yeah, man. They were like, we don't want you to sing. You don't have to perform. We just want you to be guest in the audience, Cool. I know Capone usually hosts,
Yeah.
amateur night. So I'm like, all right, bet. I see Capone in the lobby. We chop it up for a quick second. He was like, yo, man, it's good to see you. I said, same thing, bro. I see you've been grinding. I see you've been working. Good to see you. I'll see you when we get in there. Cool beans. Find out that Nick is also hosting alongside Capone. This is crazy. This is nuts. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to introduce myself to him? Thinking the whole time. It was kids performing the first time. I freaked them kids. You know what I'm saying? No, I was just playing. They were good.
Man, forget you.
Right, yeah, break in, man.
It's my time.
Right. Bless the pitney them. So, so before at intermission, Nick and Capone, they're like, yo, we're going to go outside to the lobby and we're going to take pictures with people and then we're going to greet people and then we're going to get back on stage for the second half. So I was like, okay, go for it. As soon as they get up, I'm sitting like in the third or fourth row, on the edge seat. So it's just like, man, when I look back, everybody had gone to the lobby. So I was like, there's no way I'm making it out there. Second half of the show starts and Capone goes, I'm not supposed to do this. Yo, Nick, you know this dude right here?
Wow.
Nick comes over. He's like, who's that? He's like, him right there. He said, oh, C.King? Yeah, I know C.King, man. He's a comedian coming up in the game. He's got the dopest Denzel Washington, da-da-da-da-da. He said, we need to have him on Wildin' Out, right? Bruh. I folded, bro. I folded like a
That moment,
construction
right?
paper
Yeah.
project, bro. Oh my God. So I got to keep my cool. So like on the outside, I'm like, yeah.
But that is, bro.
And the inside, I'm like, oh my God. So Capone is like, he was like, yo, just come up and give the people a sample real quick.
Fire.
So I went up and I did Denzel. You know, that was the impersonation that I'm known for.
Right.
And afterwards, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This just happened. Everybody's got it on their video. People are posting it. And my friend Melba was there. She has a restaurant in Harlem.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
Well, wait, no, you know, if you don't know who that is,
Oh, sorry.
she has a restaurant out there.
No,
Of course we know, man.
Yeah,
of
sorry,
course.
sorry. Okay, sorry.
Absolutely, bro.
Sorry.
Anyway, famous talk.
So afterwards, I was trying to figure out where we were gonna eat. We went to Red Rooster. Red Rooster was closed. Went to Corner Social. Corner Social Kitchen was closed. It's like, yo, let's go to Melba. You know, she's probably at the restaurant. She's probably gonna be there. So we head over there, and I don't know, Melba. She's some sort of prophetic or whatever.
Yeah.
Cause I walked in the restaurant, and she met me at the door. She always got her curtains down or whatever. She met me at the door. She said, okay, come here, Chris. Nick's producer's here. He needs to talk to you. Brother Hassan. I spoke to Brother Hassan. Brother Hassan said, yo, I need you to give me all your information because we need you on the show. I'm like, all right, cool.
What's for you?
What's for you is for you.
Exactly.
Me and Hassan kept in contact. I ended up getting invited to MJ through somebody who was at the Apollo that night. So I ended up getting invited again.
Wow.
We get there. I'm going to get the tickets from Will Call. Somebody pats me on my shoulder. It's Brother Hassan. Brother Hassan says, yo, Nick is here. Y'all need to talk while he's here.
That is crazy.
Right. Like,
We got time.
We got
time.
We got
Right.
time.
All right. He says, Nick is here. We need to get y'all talking because, you know, stuff needs to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. All right, bet. So go get the tickets. I sit in the second row all the way on the end. Nick is sitting like 2 rows behind, you know what I'm saying, or in the middle. I was like sitting like kick yourself in the face close, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the moves if you see the show.
Yeah.
So I put my coat down and I'm going downstairs to the bathroom. Who's coming up the stairs? Nick. Nick goes, yo, C.King, what's up, man? Has anybody reached out to you yet? And I was like, nah, bro, ain't nobody hit me up yet. He said, all right, here's the deal. After the show, don't leave. We need to talk. Cool. It was, sorry, y'all, it was the best pee of my life, man.
No apologies for that, right?
At all.
Because
A little jealous.
I'd
No,
have been,
So after the show, he says, yo, let's go meet the cast. We meet the cast. And so we're talking. Now, imagine Ayana's face when she comes out now
Wow.
after she says, you should do this. So imagine her face when she comes out and she sees us talking.
Because she didn't really know.
She didn't know any of that, right?
had no clue.
Since she sent it to you.
Wow.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Nick says, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you 2 episodes. If you do good, those 2 episodes, you got a shot on the next season. Cool. I did the episodes in April. They aired in July. I got my contract after the shows aired, and I quit my job.
There you go.
Man.
Let's go.
Man.
And so,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, you can catch me on season 19 and 20.
Hey, my boy.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
bro, we are proud of you, man.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Thank you, man.
Like, seriously,
man.
we are so
Congratulations,
proud of you,
man.
man. And it's amazing to even hear that and to hear that journey. I think that's inspiring more so than anything else, man, to just hear the fact that not only did you see something for yourself, but people saw it in you too.
For sure.
In a heavy way. Like, you know, just from somebody sending this to you to say, hey, be there. If this is what you want,
Yeah.
like, just be there and being in the room and being at the right place at the right time, man. So that's just inspiring, bro.
It's like reading a comic book where you know you come out okay. You got every comic. You know, you got Trials. You got when Superman was introduced to Kryptonite. You know, I'm not saying I'm Superman, but you know, it's like reading the comic book that you know God is in control. You know, God is like you can't beat God.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know, so it's the never-ending story, and at this point I don't just feel obligated to myself anymore. You know, I thought I turned my phone off. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, wow. Embarrassed.
Don't be at all. It's fine.
All right, so but yeah, it's like, you know, it's not just me anymore. People are watching, people are seeing, people are inspired, people are moved, and you know, it's bigger than me now. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's, you know, they'll say, oh yeah, C.King, but you know, this is just my journey of C.King.
Damn.
With great
Yeah, I
power
like that.
comes great
I
responsibility.
like that.
Feel me, big
Yeah,
dog?
man. Yo, that and hearing
You
that.
hear me though?
Yeah, you hear me though? But hearing that story, man, you know, just looking at, you know, some of the things that I think I can talk for all of us within our own industries. That's that constant battle, right? It's the unknown,
Oh,
right?
man.
And just going into that unknown and seeing what you did, like who in their right mind knew that, you know, it was going to happen that way. You know, there's a lot of stories about major artists, Jamie Foxx or anybody that, you know, these things have happened like that, you know, and it was only because you were walking within your right.
Look, man, I would love to be able to say that there was a plan. I just know I wanted it,
For sure.
and I trusted God.
Yep.
Because you can want something,
It ain't for you.
and it ain't for you.
Yeah.
But regardless of the situation, if you, as Denzel would say, you gotta put God first.
Huh?
Huh? You gotta put God first in everything that you do. I'm telling you right now, if that's the main ingredient, you'll never fail.
No, sir.
I guarantee it. I stand by it.
Yo, C.King, ladies and gentlemen, I know we have to wrap up. I hate that. We gotta bring you back, bro.
Hold up.
Absolutely.
Can
gotta
we
bring
have
you
a
back.
part two?
We
need-
gotta
oh,
have
we gotta do a part
We
two.
gotta
Please,
figure this
100%.
out. We gotta figure this out.
You know what? So Breakfast Club is like shutting down apparently, right?
Yeah. Nah.
We
No.
We not.
And
He
I,
said, oh yeah.
and I always said I wanted to be on Breakfast Club. Can this be my Breakfast Club?
I mean,
Let's not bro.
Can I
Hey,
come back
not
to?
even-
speak it into
We
existence.
will make sure.
After this.
Yeah,
We'll
because
connect after this.
I want like
Okay, Nick.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
let's talk.
Okay,
Let's talk after this.
Okay, Nick. Right.
after
What's
the
up?
podcast,
What's
don't
up?
leave.
Don't leave after this
Do not leave.
podcast.
All right. Meet me in the VIP.
In the VIP lounge, right.
You want some clouds to take home with you?
Yeah. Give me a bag of these clouds, man.
I
Let's
can't.
take some of these lights home too.
Please, my boy C.King, I love you, man. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here.
Thank
No
you,
problem,
man.
man.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you,
is
bro.
Artist for Artist podcast. We love you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll make sure that you are updated on any more information and episodes that we may have. All right. See you later.
Get out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the
Artist for Artist
podcast, where we as artists offer an immersive experience through real-life storytelling and views on the music and media industry. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media for updates and additional content at Artist for Artist Podcast. And we'll see you next time on Artist for Artist Podcast. No cap.